Yo, what's going on, everybody? White Tiger 93 here. You guys come with the Tiger, and today we are back playing some more Wizard101. Today I have a short video looking over my eyes, my progress, and my current level 70 gear setup. I am currently level 72, however this gear setup will be available at level 70 minimum. So, short video today, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, on my Ice Wizard, I have recently almost finished the Elephant Graveyard. That's currently where we're at, level 72, and these are the current stats at Ice. So, as of right now, 62% Ice damage, 22% Universal damage for everything else, 34% Universal Resistance, 66% resistance to fire, and 52% resistance to storm, which is, I think, is really decent, especially with the amount of damage. And then 6% ice accuracy, which I'm alright with, because ice spells, the average is 85% accuracy, the shadow spells are 80% accuracy. So as of right now, actually, it's not really that big of an issue. Maybe later on, I'll see what I can do. But as of right now, these stats have been working pretty good for me. Now, health, I currently have 4,575. I just unmuted my phone, too, before I started recording. Do remember, I will have, I think, like an extra 150, 200 health, just because I'm level 72, but at level 70, you'll be around 4,300 health, 4,400 health, with this gear setup as well. And then 357 mana, which, you know, mana, if you have at least 150, I think you'll be alright. Advanced character stats, advanced character statistics, we're looking at 3% critical rating, because I'm not personally trying to go for crit on my ice. I'm going to wait until maybe around level 100 to start building up a critical set. Maybe sooner, I don't know. I'm just kind of in a mix between doing enough damage and being able to tank and support, which has been going really well for me, so I'm not too focused on critical. So 3% crit rating. Block, you know, not as big of a deal. 31% block to storm. I didn't know mine was that high for storm. And then 1% for everything else. And then 2% universal pierce, which I think is pretty good at this level compared to the amount of damage, health, resistance I have. I think the pierce is alright for this level. Healing, incoming and outgoing, 35% incoming and 30% outgoing, which again I think is pretty decent. I'm currently using a life mastery amulet, and I have a bunch of healing TCs, so that really makes it helpful for when I'm solo questing and for when I'm able to support and heal my team as well, which again corresponds really well with the amount of resistance that I have and the amount of damage I have, so I can kind of take on the role of being a hitter, tank, full support and healing. These stats have really worked out pretty good for that as well. Pretty good incoming and outgoing healing. And then power pip chance, not very high as of right now. I plan on getting more of jewels later on to add on to my stuff. But aside from just that, there's a couple more pieces of gear that I can upgrade later on as well that I'm going to be pointing out. But I'm just decided to keep going with what I have. So looking at the actual gear itself, starting with the hat, I have the Senator's Frigid Laurel. The hat, the robe, and the boots are all available from the Atlantean dungeon, level 70 dungeon in Aquila. And it took me 6 runs to get all this. And there are 2 tiers. There's the Senator's gear and then the Poseidon's gear. For the hat, I have the lower tier Senators, which I think works out a little bit better for me than the Poseidon gear does. So looking at this hat, we get 440 health, 5% power pip chance, 5% universal resist, 18% fire resist, 1% ice accuracy, 7% ice damage, 4% incoming healing, and 18% storm resistance, which I think is pretty good. We do have the Poseidon's ICC armor. Looking at that, 600 health, 7% power pip chance, 2% pierce, 9% resist, 3% accuracy for ice, 49 ice critical rating, 10% ice damage, and 5% incoming healing, which really good, I think. Senator's Frigid Sandals, 300 health, 5% power pip chance, 5% universal resist, 14% fire resist, 2% ice accuracy, and 7% ice damage, 4% incoming healing, and 143 storm critical block rating, which I didn't realize it was that high. So now I feel more confident going against storm bosses. For the wands, I'm still currently using the Sky Iron Hosta that you get from the Mount Olympus dungeon, because of the 10% damage and the extra power pip that you start out with. In terms of atoms, I haven't really looked at getting more atoms or rings, but later on I'm going to be looking at it. But for right now, this is currently what I'm using. I'm using the Topaz Bear Claw, which is craftable from Winter Tusk. It currently has 198 health, 102 mana, 1 energy, 10% power pip chance, 8 universal block rating, 6% universal damage, 11% incoming healing, 15% outgoing healing, and then of course there's the 3 jewel spots right there, which I'm going to be upgrading them later on to do a lot more. Currently, amulets, like I said, I'm using the Life Mastery Amulet. Just really makes everything a lot easier in terms of questing and supporting. I'm currently using the Winter Tusk Ring of Courage, which is also craftable from Winter Tusk. 197 health, 135 mana, 4 energy, 10% power pip chance, 12 universal block rating, 3% damage, universal, 11% incoming healing, and 15% outgoing healing. And again, I'm currently using some jewels that are on there that are currently not as needed, not as useful, and I'm going to be upgrading them later on as well to be a little bit better. Now for the pet, I'm currently using a makeshift triple-double with a total of 15% universal resist and a total of 18% ice damage. But I'm going to be working on a better ice pet to do a standard triple-double, and then I can socket a jewel later on as well to make it even better. And then for my current deck, I'm just currently using the bundle of Mountain Snows, which I believe you can buy from Zafaria. You can either buy it from Zafaria, or I think I bought this one at the bazaar. I can't remember. But max spell 64, max copy 6, and max ice copies is 7. And then I can, of course, socket a tier jewel as well. So, that is my current setup on my Ice Wizard. Now, this setup is available at level 70. I'm currently level 72. And I think this ice set is really good. It's been really helping me out a lot. I can quest solo, I can tank, I can hit, I can heal. It really is working out pretty good for me, and I've really been enjoying questing on my ice. I've been enjoying live streaming on my ice. It's been a lot of fun with y'all guys. I've really enjoyed it. Now, aside from the ice gear, let's talk about the progress that I made on my ice for this year, which is actually kind of crazy to think that I believe it was November of 2017 I started streaming on my ice back in Croctopia. I was, I think, level 20 roundabout, halfway through Croc, if I remember correctly. But we really have accomplished a lot of quests on my Ice Wizard. It's really been a lot of fun being able to stream with y'all guys. It's honestly, guys, it has just been crazy, and I'm so grateful for everything I've been able to do. Just to take a look at the amount of progress that we've made, I originally started Dragonspire 11 months ago, or I just started right up on Dragonspire 11 months ago, and now we're currently close to completing Zafaria. I'm at the end of the Elephant Graveyard. I think I have a boss fight or two, and then I have the Tomb Dungeon, and then after that, I think I've talked to a couple people, and then it's Mirror Lake. So definitely a lot of progress being made on my Ice Wizard. It's been a lot of fun, like I said. And then, even just looking back, I think a year and a half ago, almost 2 years? Probably about almost 2 years, more than a year and a half ago. I was level 30 on my Ice Wizard, streaming Mount Olympus, and y'all guys were coming on in and helping me out with that, and I really do appreciate it. Like I said, guys, it's been a lot of fun on my ice. We've done so much progress this year. My original goal was to get to Darkmoor by the end of this year, which will not happen at all. But hopefully my next live stream on my Ice Wizard will be in 2020. Crazy to say, but my next live stream on my ice will be 2020, and it'll most likely be the finishing of Mirror Lake, and then after that we'd start up Avalon. And then, knowing what I know now, how much time I'll have, how much time I'm currently planning, I'm thinking next year I want to try to hopefully reach Chrysalis Part 1. Preferably try to finish Chrysalis Part 1 and get to Darkmoor, but that is my current ice goal for next year, is to reach Chrysalis Part 1. It's been a lot of fun, guys, questing this year on my Ice Wizard. I'm so thankful to have all of y'all guys that have joined in, that have helped out, who have came out to the streams and talked. It's been a lot of fun, guys. But this will be the end of my level 70, well, technically level 72, but it works at level 70. The end of my level 70 ice gear setup video and progress. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. It's been a lot of fun on my eyes, guys. So excited for next year. And until my next video, I will see you guys next time. White Tiger 93 out. If you guys are still here, which I do really appreciate it, I got a really cool video coming up later this week. So hopefully you guys do enjoy.